We are right in front of the Städel Museum, and in 2007 we were asked to enter the competition for the extension of the Städel Museum, and the task at that time was to give an appropriate space to the exhibition, which had grown very much, and the task was to almost double the size of the existing exhibition space. The biggest challenge within the competition was to find the appropriate issue concerning to the architecture. Is it a building which is over the ground? Is it something which almost blocks the beautiful garden which is behind the museum, or is it something which almost tries to hide its size? And we choose for the last issue. We made an underground museum. Now we are right at the ground level of the existing museum, still in the old part of the museum, and this staircase, which is made out of concrete, after taking away the formwork, they polished the concrete, and it gives this certain and special look to the staircase, which is linked to the dome which follows underneath. We are in the garden of the Städel Museum. We would say that there is a distinct design which says there is something underneath, there is a power underneath, you can feel it, and so we came up with this sort of bubble and with these skylights which give natural light to the museum underneath, and so that you get an idea there is something happening, something is new, but it is perfectly integrated within the situation. Now we are about 8 meters below ground. The height and the border of the garden halls is 6 meters, and in the middle of the dome it comes up to 8.2 meters. We have about 195 skylights, or as we called it, arts, eyes to the art. And every of these skylights consists of several layers. You have the outer layer of the glass panel, you have sun shading devices, you have diffusers, you have a ring of artificial light, and you have this sort of direct light beams which brings special light to special objects within the museum. What you see here is the concrete shell by itself. There is no ceiling which is suspended. It is the original shell of the concrete structure, and within this concrete structure of the roof we have the same system of heatings and cooling pipes running through the concrete mass, and which allows us to come up with a very perfect climate within this space. Being aware of the situation that we are 8 meters below ground, we absolutely don't want to have the impression that we are somehow in a cellar or in a garage parking system. We would like to have the contact between this space and the outer space. I think going underground was a special solution for this building. It was for us the solution to add a new museum, to add a new exhibition space, and don't losing very important public space, which was already there. And a lot of our approach to architecture, where we come up with a special feeling, with a special approach, a special issue, concerning our way of architecture, to find an appropriate way, an appropriate issue to a special place for a special solution and a special program, so that there is something we say it's unique and it tells, it is a place and an architecture where you write some postcards home.